has some pretty great voice acting. So this is Frogger's Adventures 2: The Lost One, the sequel to Frogger's Adventures Temple of the Frog. I'm going to start this game before this music drives me insane because it is kind of horrible. So yes, of course, the most important improvement of this as a sequel over Temple of the Frog is now we have more lore, because we didn't get nearly enough of that in the first game. After all, we just talked to the memorable characters of that game, like a turtle who was fast, and a pelican, and a mermaid fairy, or am I getting two different characters mixed up? Anyway, Frogger was the only one who could see that fairy, but who cares about any of them? We're forgetting all of them. We're just opening up with Frogger's horrible day. I don't know why the flowers are saying that. And immediately after, Frogger just decided to say fuck that, and dear God, Frogger's ears! Ugh! I hate those! Stop showing me his horrible ears. Wait, now he doesn't have ears? I guess it was his hands? God, his hand looked like his ears. It was awful. Great animation there, guys. The pop sound occurred long before this happened. I hope I didn't crush anything. You dead? Your eyes don't look right. Oh yes, I'm playing the British version of this because, well, the ROM of the US version sucks and I hate the people who ripped it. But it does mean we do get misspellings like favor with a U. Weird-ass English, putting U's in everything. A magic experiment. Okay, why are you telling this to a frog? That's why I'm not doing anything. No, it's not that I'm lazy. Also, oh my god, he only has 3 fingers. That's horrifying. Frogger, you're taking this all in pretty well. Oh, you know, this weird magic man just crushed my spleen, but what's this about a wand? He wants me to save something? I don't know, fine. No, I just did that to tick you off. Oh no, now all our friends are in peril, like the fast frog or the pelican. Who was the person in the second world? I forget who they were. Okay, I will believe you, weird magic man. You know, Frogger, have you ever considered that this guy might be trying to sell you snake oil? Just throwing that out there. This could all just be one big ripoff. Okay, yeah, sure, let's just believe him. This isn't creepy at all. I'm just gonna see through your eyes, don't worry. I'll be here, Frogger, no matter where you go. Alright, so, we are in the game. It's just too bad we didn't get more lore before that happened, but we're starting off in Jungle Island. Good thing teleportation magic works. Ah yes, the element of wisdom? You know, usually we keep concepts and elements separate. Yes, the stick I have is telling me that the fire shard is this way. Alright, so this game pretty much works as Temple of the Frog did, except it removed a lot of the annoying things, like the fact that you had to have a certain number of coins before the end of the game. I mean, it was easy to have enough coins, but still, the fact that it was there in the first place is kind of bad. Instead, we just have these droplets that if you get 20 of them, you get an extra life. Also, you might have noticed, we don't have to collect any sort of element like we did in Temple of the Frog. Uh-oh, watch out for that pit! No, I would not. Go away. We also have cards that allow us access into bonus games. But yeah, everything else more or less works the same. You can super jump over one tile. The tongue is back. I think it only went one tile forward in the previous game. But here, oh, buddy, you better believe that Frogger has had his practice in. And now, his tongue extends for 2 tiles. Yeah, that's right. Bet you're impressed. Also, it's been so long since I've played this on an actual Game Boy Advance. This might be just like emulator or ROM issues. I don't know why nobody's dedicated to putting, a very good copy of Frogger's Adventures 2: The Lost Wand out on the internet. But yeah, you just apparently can't find a good one. But yeah, it is not the best quality, so I apologize for that. I know you're all disappointed that you're not getting the true Frogger's Adventures 2: The Lost Wand experience. And yeah, here's the bonus door. It's kind of a dick move here, because you have to go forward in order to get the final card to open that up, and I guess I'll do 100% run. I mean, the cards really aren't too out of the way. They're all optional, but the bonus games they open up are actually unique, so that's nice. Last card is over here, and we'll go back. I mean, to be fair, it's not like there are any impressive obstacles in our way, but still, it's the thought that counts. But, like, in a rude way. Alright, bonus games are simple. They just let you get extra droplets and extra lives. So, this game does kind of hand out extra lives like candy. And that's all so you can fight one boss that will just tear through all of your lives, just in one go. Otherwise, you'll just get way more lives than you need, and you really don't need them that much. I mean, sure, Frogger dies in one hit, but still, it's easy to avoid stuff. I think we've seen, like, what, 2 enemies in this area? Oh, believe me, I don't care about time attack. So we've reached the end of the level, and yes, again, no elements to pick up in either of the levels, so you can just go straight for the exit. The cards are optional. So our second stage, Trample Land, looks a lot like either the Temple of the Frog or the second world from that game. And by the way, yeah, Temple of the Frog is in the final level of that game. Except here, this one is just 100%. The gimmick is there are a whole lot of trampoline frog things that'll shoot you over 3 squares. So do be wary because, of course, whatever direction you step on them in, that it was a weirdly phrased sentence, but you'll just go flying in that direction. So if you press up to get to them, then you're going to go flying up. So do be wary you're not sending yourself off a cliff. It is very easy for this stage to kill you by just chucking you into a chasm. Honestly, it's not a very good looking area either. The last area looked okay, but this one's just bland, and honestly, the level design is just, here's a whole lot of weird broken up squares to teach you about jumping from place to place and how not to throw yourself into a pit. Otherwise, yeah, it does look like some of the worst areas from Temple of the Frog. Though that being said, gotta admit, this game does look better overall, Frogger especially. His sprite in the first game was really not that good, gotta say. I know that's so surprising. For the most part, though, yeah, it's an easy stage, and also a lot of pointless paths as well. No enemies to my knowledge. And yeah, there's a path that loops around back that way, like you can hit that trampoline to go to that side, but like, why? You can eat that frog head, you can jump to that frog head, but you don't need to take the long way around. Honestly, the level design here is just really weird, and I don't quite get it. It feels really lazy, but I guess then again it must have taken at least a little bit of effort to, plan out all the trampoline spots, so they did put some effort into this level. Just not any effort into making it good or interesting. It's pretty much just, hey, here's some trampolines, which, I guess in fairness, I'm not surprised that an area named Trample Land is just filled with trampolines. But still, it's not the most interesting gimmick. Eat that card, and thrust ourselves right into the bonus game. This one's a little more difficult just because, like the rest of the level, it's just broken up real weird, but it's nothing to worry about. I also don't have that much time to do so. Though to be fair, I really could have done this in a more efficient manner, but I got it done in the end, so who cares? I succeeded, and that's good enough for me. Alright, I think there's one more checkpoint before the end of this, right? Yeah, there we go. Oop. Do be wary because, of course, the trampoline before that will launch you into that pit. See what I mean? This is a very repetitive stage. It's basically just saying, hey, do you get how many spaces trampolines send you yet? Do you get it? And there was that blind jump back there, which was kind of a dick move as well. Can't say I care for that either. Yeah, just all in all, this is a very weak second stage. Which, you know, difficulty-wise you're not expecting much, but you'd think it would at least be kind of fun, or trying to be fun, but nah, second stage of the game, and it's just, To be fair, if I remember correctly, it's all uphill from here for the most part. Levels, at the very least, will be more interesting than this. So, we've made it to the clearing, and Dozy Dragon. Also, I just noticed that font is in all lower caps, and that's kind of annoying. I think my favorite part about Frogger in this game is that no matter what facial expression he's using, he always looks like he just got out of bed, which is so fitting because that's basically what this adventure is. Frogger just got out of bed, and this weird-ass magic man has just teleported him to a different world. Now he's just gotta do shit? It's annoying. I'll tell you, the life of Frogger is just not easy. Oh yeah, let's just murder some birds with your tongue. Great idea, Frogger. And thank you. That dragon fell asleep. Okay, so the gimmick of the battle is not to fight the dragon, because that would be stupid since you're a frog, but instead to murder these asshole birds, who keep emerging, fully aware that Frogger is murdering their brethren so that they don't wake up that dragon, but they will try to shout, or sing, or whatever it is they're trying to do, probably fully aware that they will wake up a dragon and murder Frogger. So we just gotta kill them all. Because these birds are just the worst. They're huge assholes. And also, let me tell you, the computer I'm playing this on, kinda stiff in terms of the keyboard. Sometimes it feels like I have to press a thing twice in order to get it to do something, so that made this battle a lot harder. And it does get surprisingly chaotic for the first boss. You really need to be on the ball to lick all of these birds to death. Also, should go without saying, but don't lick the dragon. You'll die. He doesn't appreciate that. I wouldn't think a small tongue would wake that dragon up, but hey, apparently I'm wrong. He will wake up, and then he will be very angry, and he will breathe fire on you, and you will die. But he will drop his bracelet wand, and we win. Now he's just a normal-ass salamander, who also just got out of bed, and is fed up with all of this. I mean, I'm not that sorry. Honestly, I feel like you probably deserve it. Like turning you into a dragon. Like turning you into a sleepy dragon. Oh, okay, it's just the island next to us. Ah yes, Ark the Seal. I can't wait to meet a Sonic character. And? Well, Frogger, you and me are not going to get along well at all, let me tell you. So, next time on Frogger's Adventures 2, we're heading off to Snow Island. And apparently Frogger's too good to go there.